Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Yassine and in today's video we are going to create an organizational chart in Microsoft Excel. So an organizational chart is simply a way to show the hierarchy inside of a business. And basically this is what we are going to do. So in order to do this exercise, I have a list of names as well as the position of each person. So we have one CEO. Under that CEO, we have one general manager, then two mid-level managers, and finally 4 employees. So each employee will be under one mid-level manager. All right. So in order to be able to create an organizational chart, you'll have to go on the Insert tab right here and click on the Smart Art button. Once it's done, you want to go in Hierarchy and select this one right here, which is an organizational chart. So you'll see there is different organizational charts that exist. We are going to go with the first one. So once you have created your organizational chart, you will have something that looks like this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to delete pretty much all of those elements and only leave the first one, so you'll understand how it works. So right now we should have the rectangle. Now, the first person that we have inside of our hierarchy is Jim. So we'll simply click, well, we're gonna write down Jim. Jim is the CEO. Then once we have created Jim, we can click on the Enter button. So you'll see a rectangle will appear near Jim, but on our hierarchy chart, we want the general CEO, the general manager to be under the CEO. So we want Mark to be under Jim. To be able to do that, we have to click on the Tab button. So I clicked on Enter. If I click on Tab, it's gonna move it under the last rectangle. And if I click on the Backspace button, it will move it next to the past button. So we're gonna click on Tab, and we're gonna have Mark under Jim in this case. So we'll write down Mark. Now that we have our general manager, the next step is entering our 2 mid-level managers, which are Andrea as well as Sam. Once again, to be able to do that, we're gonna click on the Enter button. And now, once again, those 2 mid-level managers are not under Jim, they're under Mark. So you can click on the Tab button on your keyboard. So our first mid-level manager will be Andrea, as well as the second one in this case. Here we go. And the second one, so once again, you can click on the Enter button, it will be at the same level. The second person will be, in this case, Sam. So we have Jim, under Jim we have Mark, under Mark we have Andrea as well as Sam, all right? It's also possible to take the rectangles that we have and simply move them around. And the connections will stay here. So we're just gonna take Andrea, move her a little bit here. Take Sam, do the same thing with Sam, bring him there. Here we go. And we're gonna make this a little bit bigger, so we'll be able to see what it all looks like. All right, there we go. Great, so next step, we'll be adding our 2 employees. So we have Dana as well as Dimitri and Audrey. So to be able to do that, as I said, well, as we saw in the first example, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna click on Andrea right here, and we can just click on the Enter button again. And then we're gonna click on the Tab button, since this person, which is Dana, will be under Andrea. So we can just click on Dana after that. Well, write down Dana after that. So here we go. We have Dana that is under Andrea. So we're gonna move it right here. And we're gonna bring Sam here. Now the next person will be Dimitri. Dimitri is also under Andrea. So here we go. We're gonna write down Dimitri right here. And finally, the 2 employees that are under Sam in this case will be Audrey as well as Andrew. All right, so we're gonna move Sam right there. I'll take Dimitri, we're gonna move it here. And we're gonna bring it there. Here we go. And here we go. and we can bring back Sam right here. There we go. All right, so as I said, under Sam, we are going to have Audrey and Andrew. So we can just click on the enter button and the tab button after that. So we're gonna bring them right here. So here we are going to write down Audrey. And the second person will be, in this case, Andrew. Andrew. And we'll bring it back right there. Once again, we can make it a little bit larger. So here we go. As you can see, we have a simple and basic organizational chart. So we know that, for example, here we have Jim, who is the CEO. Under Jim, we have Mark. Mark, under its control, he has Sam and Andrea. And basically, Sam controls Audrey and Andrew, and Andrea controls Dimitri and Dana. And all this is based on the names that we have right here. So it's pretty cool what you can do with your organizational chart. It's possible to modify it. It's possible to, well, to modify the design, the format. If you want to modify the design, you can just go here. You can make it 3D, for example. But yeah, so this is how you create an organizational chart in Microsoft Excel. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and see you in another of my videos.